Oh shit, there's this thing on. Oh, stupid me. Just looking around here. World of YouTube, terrible sight here. Boy, I can tell you, boy, it's very strange how as many times as I've looked up searching and, trying to find murder cases, unsolved cases. And a lot of times these cases don't come up. And all of a sudden now in this Unsolved Worcester new YouTube channel, started their second season. This is the first video. Oh man, it is insane how many people, that are rightfully killed in friggin' Worcester. And more insane, it's everywhere, but how these bodies are just dumped off in random places. And yeah, what's more insane, like I said, is where they just be dumped off. And this girl was dumped off, not even, say so, 10, 15 feet off the road. I will be going to this crime scene and checking out if I can do another ghost hunt. Of course, I've been getting very lucky on some communication, but too bad it's all the wrong people. I go to the Patricia Gagne site, I get a male voice. I go to this kid that got murdered over by a beach, Indian Lake, I get a child voice. So I can just imagine what I get at this one, but there's one more bone-chilling detail in this case that really, puts this case really into a horrifying prediction. And not only was this woman, I believe she was raped, left naked. An old lady found the body, went home and told her family they're going to probably try and call the police, but I'm sorry. Oh my God. But the family, for some apparent reason, and I don't know what they were thinking, but, jeez. Who in their right mind would mistaken this poor woman as a mannequin? Oh my God. And another thing what occurred is that when they went back 2 days later, mind you, body's still there. It was covered with a piece of cardboard. A 6 feet by 4 feet piece of cardboard. So I'm about to wonder if the friggin' killer went back. There's another girl that I'm going to go over in another case. I got to look up her story still. But it's in here. But I want to see if I can get a visual picture of her so I can have, a face like this one. And, but she also was strangled. Key word in this case, strangled. But the most, bone-chilling thing that I got out of this that gave me, like the chills is where this girl got picked up. There's a police check cardboard. On this particular street and location, a piece of clothing was found. The killer friggin' literally cut her clothing up and threw it off the side of a road near this intersection. Another bizarre thing in this case. And I was found, somewhere near Route 20. Bus driver literally screws up a identification, meaning for some reason this guy said he picked this girl up, dropped her off in Lincoln Square, and it was the wrong girl. Now, I can't say, if the bus driver was involved, but mistaken identity was a factor. And I was going to go in the thought and theory up until this took a very, dark twist. That, someone could have been on that bus following her or waiting for her to get off. But the bus driver said he didn't see nobody around but her when she got off. And there was no one on the bus to get off with her. This is something that came up, 12 murders. And I don't know why they mention way out of town, like Athol, say so. There's another town that's way off. And it was a young boy at one and something else at another, but there was another strangulation here, and I'm going to be going over this in Millbury. Teresa R. Bourbon. Nama about one that they had a nice serial killer in the area of the time of strangulations. In both these cases of what I'm talking of now and this Millbury one, similarities. And this guy who done this crime really had some balls, because to go in a woman's house, to murder another woman and just to drop her off in a walking path location. And he had some kahunas. But, once again, though, where this girl was picked up, let's see if I can check that. Where the hell is it? I didn't take that down. Oh, wait a minute. So it's Sarah M. Cox, 21, lived on Highland Street. Like I said, as many times as I looked up missing cases or murder case or anything kind of cases, this never came up. So it's one of them friggin' cases because it happened so long ago, probably. And I believe, this happened, as you can see, in 1967. Where's the date? There it is. December 7th, 67. But, once again, the bone-chilling thing is that she went to Clark University. And no shit, Patricia Gagne got off the same bus. So, like Patricia Gagne, and I don't know if this area is prone to, you want to say murderers. But then again, they say that this girl would never have gotten into a car with a stranger. But this girl was standing and got picked up literally at Gates Street. Yeah, that's right. The same street Patricia Gagne walked down and to take a shortcut home. This one was standing right at the corner of Gate Street and the bus stop or whatever there. And I don't know if this got any type of indications of, someone that stalks the colleges. Now, you hear about cases of a lot of colleges being stalked. A lot of colleges, a lot of kids in college come up missing. It's just insane on thinking of the matter, right? Is there multiple murderers, or is there just a serial killer that stalks that college? And from 67 to 84, it could be, just as long as a run as Ted Bundy did. Or any serial killer. But I'm sure whoever did Patricia Gagne had to have read this. Maybe, or who knows if it was the original killer that did these murders. But there was no sign of being stabbed. It was all strangulation. Patricia was stabbed violently. But, it's just ironic to even think that two girls hung around the same spot, got murdered around the same area, or let alone dropped off, picked up. I mean, ugh. And for some reason, I can't find that train station person I wanted to look into. I think I mentioned that. If I didn't, there was someone who went to the train station and disappeared right out of a busy train station. Right now, it's a bus terminal station over there in Worcester, the big white building. But it used to be a train station, right? If it still is, it is. But I see a lot of buses going in there now. But, I can't find that case no more. So, cases like these, intend to slip the public's eyes or slip law enforcement's fingers. And I'm for sure now, who knows, the person who done this is probably already dead and gone, but there was I think there was DNA found. So, hopefully they get that into the database. But then again, this is the 60s we're talking about here. Who knew if the person was even registered or fingerprinted or anything? But that just gives me a bone-chilling thing to even think Gates Street. Gate. What is this, a gateway for killers? Unbelievable. When I read that and heard of it, coming off this, is like, whoa. So I can just imagine how many more people in that area, boy. Especially being near Clark University. And there's a lot of colleges in Worcester, which I think that booms the city and thrives it very bigly and hugely. But, it's just crazy to think that, right, that area was being stalked. But they claim that this is probably someone she knew, but who knows? They're going to be convincing people out there to convince people to get in. But that's one thing you don't hear on this case. If it was someone she knew, why wasn't each and everybody that was interviewed? Each and everybody she knew interviewed. And, right. But they don't say that in this article, and neither does it say it in any of these newspaper articles. So, if it was someone she knew, damn fool got away. These fools let this fool get away with murder. I think it was kind of a poorly done case, so... Because if there was no interviews done with each and every person, and this girl moved from, mind you, Hudson, Mass, to Worcester, was living there for 4 months, and hell, it could be even one of her past mates from back in the day. Who knows? Maybe someone had a crush on her, and like I say, with these women and people that have crush on women, and say like the high school student that went and was on a graduation day, the scene I went to go check. And she was going to drop the work van off, and whoever picked her up. Like I said, the high school's over now, and what if this person loses touch with her and they're obsessed with her? What if she moved to Worcester and someone was obsessed with her in Hudson? You know, this wasn't properly thought through. I mean, to even think that someone from her old town could have done something. But they just, went along with the murder and this ain't gonna be solved, but yet she knew this person because she would have never gotten in a vehicle with a stranger. If that's the case, there should have been a big, huge interview going on with each and every person, but there wasn't. It doesn't say nothing in this article, so whoever done this murder and probably did the other murder in Millbury, serial killer Roman, and probably still to this day, maybe he's old and crippled and blah, 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 or maybe he's dead, so we'll never know, because it was poorly investigated in my eyes. But, like I said, I'm going to go to the scene of the crime, where a body was dumped, and just do a ghost thing there. Hopefully her spirit followed her, because they say she could have got killed in the car with the person. And it was winter time, so I'm for damn sure whoever did this, was doing it in the vehicle. But, till that next video, be safe, take care, and always beware, because cases like this, boy, you'll never know who's gonna just sneak attack you. Keep them eyes in the back of your head, people. Keep your fist up. Have a weapon, pepper spray, a little baton that clicks out and retracts. Toot. Smack that sucker in the knee. Whack. Do something. Get weapons. Stay safe. Out.